Hey guys, this is Dan and I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy my channel. Right now I'm going to do a 5-minute review on the MVSX Neo Geo SNK cabinet. And it's a gorgeous cabinet. Here's some specs. Take a look at it. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I think you're going to love it, so just enjoy. And what's really cool, what I didn't even know, I wasn't 100% sure, but this is what I wanted the most, was Metal Slug. I think this is a lot of people's favorite games. Metal Slug 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I didn't know there was that many. And it was just, when I started playing them, my son kind of saw me playing Metal Slug and go, this is a really violent, amazingly well-drawn game. I mean, didn't articulate that because he's 10. And I started playing it, and I started showing him Samurai Showdown, and he's like, oh my gosh, you can use swords, and it just blew his mind, this 2D, because he's kind of in a 2D world because I've been influencing him, and he was obsessed with this game. In fact, he would only play Samurai Showdown 2 and 4, which I found like, this is incredible that Neo Geo still has this strong pull on the youth. So this cabinet right here that you're getting has so many of those fighting games that absolutely everybody loved. I mean, like, King of Fighters is on there. You got Samurai Showdown, Fatal Furies, the Gengikus. I mean, all these different games that are just, I mean, the Way of the Wolf, I forget what that one was, but they're just incredible. And I love them. And when I got it, I really honestly didn't know too much about Neo Geo. I mean, I've done a lot of research now. I've done a lot of research about SNK and how they went into bankruptcy. But back in the day, in the 90s, Neo Geo was king. No one could compete with Neo Geo and the 2D graphics with their fighting. And it was just this incredible movement of people who absolutely love these games. All right, so because my time is limited, I do want to say this. There are 50 amazing games that this comes with. When I first started collecting arcade 1-ups, right back in the day, around 4 or 5 years ago, when they only had the original 6, I got 4 of them, and then I was looking forward to Star Wars, Vector Graphics, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I got those next. And I really realized, you know what, before I get any more, I want to get this Neo Geo cabinet because it had been exploding on the scene, and yet my kids, my junior hires and my high school kids at the church, and then a bunch of my kids, my 2 sons who played these games, they had never heard of Neo Geo before. They didn't know. And so that's why I hesitated in getting it, because really that is the driving force for me to get this upper arcade room up here. So is this game worth it? Well, I don't know what kind of test you do on what is worth it and what's not worth it. If nostalgia is your driving force, then this may be worth it if you're a little bit younger than me. If games are your driving force, then this may not be worth it because you want to get an upgrade for something else. I don't know what your driving force is, but for me, my driving force is to have an abundance of different games up here in my arcade. And the Neo Geo has 50 amazing games. And I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it, 50 games. When you compare that to Arcade 1-Up and what they've put out, not to say anything negative about them, but the most they have on a multi-cade is 12 games. This has 50, and you can upgrade it with a high-low upgrade, which I haven't done, but you can do that and have hundreds of more games on this. It's an easily upgradable cabinet to mod. It's beautiful, and the sound quality is great, and I even had a problem with my motherboard. So I had to go to Neo Geo, and I requested them, hey, my button's not working after about 3 years of constant play on it, and they sent me within a day and a half a new motherboard internationally. Like, that's the customer service. They said, and they didn't have any questions. They're like, okay, show us a picture of the problem. I sent them a video, and everything was fine. They sent it to me. So my hat's off on Unico and what they're doing. The customer service is great. This cabinet is absolutely gorgeous. I think you're gonna love it. I really do. I mean, to me, it's like, that's an easy sell to buy this because it's so good. And I think anybody who owns this is like in their top 3 of arcades that they own. And it's so good. I mean, please, if you are on the fence, throw yourself on the other side. Like, just is so incredible. So please consider it. So with that, I know I've talked a lot. I know it's a little loud. I apologize. My audio issues are kind of weird right now. But please, if you enjoy this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe to this channel. I would love the support and appreciation. We got a bunch of things that are coming up. I've been talking with a bunch of other YouTubers in the community, and I'm super excited to see what's happening. So give me a like, and I will also encourage you guys always to keep outrunning that neon sun. Don't let it set in your lives, and I will see you guys until next time on the next 5-minute review.